Hey, welcome back to Planescape Torment. Last time, I was horribly lost and confused and had no idea what I needed to do to progress any of the quest lines that I was on, and I stumbled around aimlessly for a while. I'm done with that. I'm not doing that anymore. I looked at a guide and it told me to do some frankly ridiculous stuff. I didn't look at it super closely, so I'm actually not super sure how much of this is mandatory. I don't know, I just sort of glanced and anyway, it was telling me to do some stuff that I would not have thought to have done in a million years. So, you know, that's cool. Oh, you know what? The first thing is this. Steel box. Apparently, yes. If it's the nameless one's inventory, I can talk to it. If we remember, I picked the steel box up off of a guy I fought, actually right next to where I am currently. He was frontin', like he was some kind of street tough, and he just wasn't. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk to this. This sturdy steel box has a thick leather handle on the top, but there's no apparent way to open the thing. It appears to be welded shut. There are a number of very narrow slits along one side, that you can't quite see into the box through the item. A sickly sweet rotting smell wafts out from the slits. As you examine the container more closely, it shifts slightly in your hands. Something's moved inside it. There's a man's voice from within. "Oh there! Someone there? By chance? Name's Martwin. Anyone? Hail?" "Yes, hello." "Thank the powers! Have you seen my body, perchance? It's hard to miss." It's hard to miss him. Stumbles about with a silly wooden head on its shoulders. He must have worn his feet down to stubs looking for me by now." "Yeah, I did see that in the fest hall." "My good fortune, then. Could I persuade you to return me to him, good sir?" "I guess so. Why not?" "Ah, splendid. I thank you kindly then, sir. If you don't mind now, we'll hold off speaking any further till I'm with my body again." So that's a thing. I want something. Oh, I need some things. Take this fiend's tongue. Apparently I'm gonna need this. I was speculating that it might be useful, but whatever. And the ale stein. Kind of expensive. Whatever. I'll take that. I didn't happen to drop one of these on the ground, did I? No, okay. My inventory is filling up again. I should probably just buy everything in there. It feels like reasonable to imagine that all that stuff might be necessary. So here's the thing. This, Dark Birds of Acanthus. So my journal is updated, okay. I believe I already read this description because I asked about everything in here, but maybe not. Actually, no, did I ask about everything in here? I don't think I did. Yeah, I just I asked about some of the specific things. Okay, so I looked at all the art, but I didn't ask about them. "All of them are chipped from the great magical sheet of black, infinite ice that rests in the black belly of the plain of Acanthus." Ivana pauses, tapping her chin. "It is said that this sheet of ice is the final destination of the river Styx, and that the recollections of all that have plunged into the Styx's memory-destroying waters still lie frozen within the ice." If the waters of the Styx destroy one's memories, would this ice from Acanthus do the same? I could only assume so. Yes. So, this stupid thing. It's got the things like flying around it. I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's gonna like, it looks like it could be dangerous if you try to touch them or whatever. You have to catch one in the frost ale mug. I don't know why you couldn't catch it in anything else. Like, it's already frozen. Why would I need a thing that keeps things cold? Like, it's fine if it defrosts because, forget it, whatever, I don't know. You dip the mug into the icy wind rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Oh, okay. It just stops existing. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know. Again, I don't think I would, like, whatever. No, it's fine. It's okay. Let's go have a chat with Merriman now, then. Oh, wait. I guess while we're here. Where is he? There you are. This must be Mertwin's body. Mertwin's voice suddenly echoes from within the steel box. Oh, there it is! That's my body! Say there, old chum. Over here. The body shuffles towards you, reaching out towards the steel box containing Mertwin's head. Here you go. I couldn't find out a way to open it, but whatever. Ah, much better. Thank you, good sir. I imagine my body here is getting a bit restless without me. The body hugs the steel box tightly. Yes, I missed you too. The body tucks the case under its arm and bows to you. And as for you, good sir, you certainly deserve some sort of reward for your trouble. Let's see what I've got now. Wait, so he doesn't wear the head? He just keeps it in a box? This is... okay. Yeah, it's fine. The body fumbles around in its pockets, and finding nothing there in its tunic, finally it presents you with several handfuls of copper coins. Thanks, I guess. So, how'd you end up the way you are? Not really... I'm not sure, really. Body set me down in one of the lecture halls, and the next thing I knew, someone had absconded with me. Next thing I remember, I was being picked up by you. That's not really... What I meant was, how'd you lose your head? The body stiffens visibly. Oh, we don't like to talk about it. Quite horrible, really. What's past is past. No need to dredge it up. Though I will say I'm in the box because my head's not quite as presentable as my body, if you get my meaning. Okay. What are you doing here? I mostly amble around the fest hall. You know, lumber here, lumber there. I'm not a sensate, mind you, but I just like to watch all the different sorts of people milling about. What do you know about this place? Everyone sounds confused. Doesn't everyone know about the Civic Fest Hall? Well, it's a faction quarters of the sensates, and perhaps, more importantly, it holds their sensoriums. Yeah, we sort of know all this stuff. What do you know about Ravel Puzzlewell? Ravel? Can't say I recall the woman. Alright, how'd you know they're a woman? If you don't know, Oh, you fucking got him. Yeah, that's not helpful at all. Alright, well, whatever, that's done. Merriman squints up at you. Well, you got something that will wipe my mind of these accursed memories? Certainly hope you haven't returned without. You'll never get the keys to Laura's heart that way. Here, take this mug. It holds a dark bird of acanthus, a sliver of ice from the river Styx. It should wipe your memories clean. Merriman takes the mug and removes a piece of paper from his pocket. He tilts the mug back and takes the ice into his mouth. It melts instantly, leaving him with a somewhat startled expression.
Updated my
Merriman? Merriman looks at you confused. Then at the paper in his hands, he reads aloud. Congratulations, Merriman. You've begun again. Thank the man in front of you and give him the key in your pocket. Speak to Splinter, the man at the door to this building, for more information. He looks to you again. Well, seem I owe you thanks, good sir. Here, take this key. I'd better find this Splinter fellow and find out what's going on. Thanks, Merriman. Good luck. Okay, took care of that. I really got punished for not asking Ivana about every single piece of art in the gallery. Like, that's what happened. I cannot believe that stuff mattered. I hope it doesn't come back up again, because there's still a bunch of stuff in there I haven't asked about. Oh well. Oh god, now where's Delora gone? Damn it. There you are. Delora's eyes flash as she sees you. Did you find him? Has he agreed to return the keys to my heart? Yes, I have the keys to your heart. Here they are.
My journal.
At last. As she takes the keys from your grasp, her hand brushes against yours. Her skin is dry, but icy to the touch, like cold metal. These will be of great use to me. I thank you. Of course, Delora. I had some questions. Of course, I will answer what I can. Finally. Man. I was hoping to learn more about your nature, I guess, since we're here. Delora blinks. Merriman never told me much regarding my construction. I know little of the inner workings of my body, much as you likely know little of yours. Outwardly, though, I am a human woman in all respects, save for the texture and temperature of my flesh. Does that satisfy your curiosity? What about your mind, your emotions? Its functions are as much a mystery to me as any human's. When I first came to this place, I did not understand emotions nor have any of my own. I have feelings now, though I am only beginning to understand them. What do the keys do exactly? I can only assume that Merriman made the keys so that there would be no risk of me drawing away from him before he had tired of his experiment. Now that they are in my possession, I'm free to develop and possess my own emotions. What are you doing here? Did we already talk to her about this? I think so. Do you enjoy it here? I'm learning much. This pleases me, yes. She smiles for a moment. The expression seems awkward on her pale face, as if it was somehow foreign to her. Alright, did you know anything about Ravel, since we're here as well? I know that she was, or is, should she still be numbered among the living, a night hag of great power and inestimable evil. The Lady of Pain banished her to an extra-dimensional prison for crimes against the city of Sigil. You would do well to speak to ease of her. She knows a great many tales. So, about the silent prostitute. Yes, her name is Echo. Her voice, and in fact her every means of communication, was stolen and destroyed. Echo's words once wooed away the paramour of the godling Paramisha. Paramisha, in a jealous rage, tore away Echo's voice, sealed it within a crystal vial, and hurled it into a Megagalamdraga. Jesus. Megagalamdraga's maw. Echo's voice is forever lost to her. Only another new voice could return to her the ability to communicate once more. I know this because I spoke to Paramisha's paramour myself once. I see. Okay.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Man, finally making some friggin' progress on this. Actually, to be honest, we were talking about like the Echo, the Greek myth Echo or whatever. Their story sounds very similar to this Echo. That's probably not a coincidence, but anyway, let's talk to her. Hello again. I had some questions. Can I ask why you can't talk? Are you silent because of a broken heart? She smiles pleasantly, then shakes her head. Are you emotionally wounded? Is that why you can't speak? She looks at you strangely and shakes her head slowly. Did your voice cause someone's death or some other tragedy? She pauses at this, opens her mouth, then frowns. After a moment, she shakes her head. Was your voice stolen?
Dated my journal.
She nods vigorously, clasping her hands together and smiling at you. Do you know of any way to get your voice back? She shakes her head, her face wrought with frustration. She suddenly looks at you pleadingly, as if expecting an answer. I'll need to know your name to ask about your voice. Is it Echo? She nods, smiling pleasantly. I'll try to find a way to return your voice. Echo nods to you slowly, smiling at you with eyes full of gratitude. I'll look for something that would give you a voice then. Okay, and so we have this, this fiend's tongue, which apparently should work. I got this fiend's tongue for you. She raises her eyebrow and gives you a skeptical look. I'm told that, should you place it in your mouth, you'll regain the ability to communicate. She nods and takes the bottle from you. She gingerly picks out the severed tongue from the briny solution and, after staring at it for a moment in disgust, places it into her mouth. Suddenly, her eyes widen, and there's a burst of reddish light from between her lips. You okay? Echo opens her mouth, closes it, then opens it once more, and speaks. I can speak again! Oh joy! Damn thee to the darkest of pits, thou stench-ridden worm! Kneel before me in supplication, insect! Yikes! Huh? Echo yelps and covers her mouth with both hands. Her eyes are wide with panic. It must be the fiend's tongue.
My journal.
She slowly takes her hands away from her mouth, nodding. It seems I must devour thy frail shell and consign thy soul to the abyssal eternity. Thou shalt serve in my battle thrall till the plains grind to a halt. Thou art mine. Echo shuts her mouth again and begins to softly, quietly weep. Well... Wait, I think I saw a way to help you at Vristika's Curiosity Shop. David's Tears. They're expensive, though.
My journal.
Echo nods and produces a slip of paper from her clothes. It appears to be a promissory note and the amount of 1,000 comments, which the possessor can collect upon the brothel, from the brothel. She gives you a questioning glance. Yes, this'll be enough. I'll back when I have the tears, Echo. Okay, alright. Is that, I didn't feel like, because we read the thing about the Deva's tears, but they didn't seem to indicate whatsoever what they actually did. So I'm glad Nameless One made that connection there, because I don't think I would have. If anything, I would have thought the potion of horrific separation, or whatever the hell that was, would make more sense in that situation, but we have already used that, of course, so that would make it difficult. That would make it difficult. Okay, let's see, front of the store, Davis Tears. It is said their touch will soothe the most savage anger, even that of a fiend's tongue. Vrishika smiles cruelly. The price is but 999 copper commons. Yeah. It's just running a fucking racket over here. I have this 1,000 common promissory note from the brothel. Vostrika frowns slightly, examining the note. Well, I suppose I can have Standish fetch it later. Very well, here you are. She hands you the item. Please enjoy your newest acquisition. Great. Echo nods as you approach her, a hopeful look in her eyes. I brought you these Deva's tears. They should soothe the tongue's cursing.
Updated my journal.
She nods, smiling, and takes the vial from you. Echo places a few of the sparkling blue drops onto her tongue. I believe the tears are working. Yes, they are. I can speak in my own voice once more. Oh, how I thank you. Echo squeezes your hand and bows her head gratefully, her eyes welling with tears of joy. My pleasure to help. Farewell, Echo. No, we need to ask her about stuff. Not farewell. I didn't do this out of the goodness of my heart, honestly. Echo waves pleasantly as you approach her. Greetings, sir, and well met once more. Hello, Echo. I had some questions. What are you doing here? I am a student here, as are all the prostitutes. We seek to learn the art of language in order to stimulate the minds, to heighten our awareness of ourselves and others, and to create new ways of experiencing another person. She pauses, lost in thought. Anything else? Well, I've been without the ability to speak for so long. Most patrons came to me seeking someone to listen, someone attentive and capable of understanding them that they couldn't speak to, free of interruption and the like. Now that I can speak once more, I wonder if the time has come for me to move on, leave the brothel, and become a sensate. About this place? The brothel's a school of sorts where young women, the prostitutes, she gives a wry smile, study the art of language and its subtleties, as our Mistress Grace might say, generally en route to becoming sensates. The brothel runs on the donations of its many patrons who come here seeking something more than base physical pleasure in the company of a woman. Yeah. Alright. Please tell me this is what I needed to do. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? Echo nods and lowers her voice. In fact, I do. Not only does she exist, she has children. She... what?
Updated my journal.
Well, I mean, Anna already told us about this, but... One of them is here at times. Kesai Ceres. She's a child of Ravel's, though she's loath to accept the fact. Who could blame her? She pauses for a moment, thinking. I have never gotten her to admit it, though I am sure 'tis true. Interesting. Did we ask her about it before? Probably not, right? Although maybe if we did, she didn't say anything in particular. She doesn't want to talk about it. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Alright, where is this Kasai Ceres? There you are. Hey, get over here. Kasai Ceres smiles warmly as you draw near her, pushing a wavy lock of her hair away from her bright crimson eyes. Oh, greetings once again. Something I can do for you, Kasai, are you Ravel's daughter? Kasai suddenly bares her teeth, her eyes narrowing to slits of blazing crimson. What? Where'd you hear such a thing? Echo told me.
Updated my journal.
Ridiculous! I think I'd know if that wicked hag was my own mother. Now stop bothering me about it. Who is your mother, then? I don't know, all right. My father raised me. I never knew her, but do I look like a night hag to you? Well, there's the skin and the eyes, and maybe the teeth, too. Kasai Ceres glares at you, her eyes blazing. Perhaps we'll speak later, but I'm no longer in the mood. Farewell. Well, fuck, that didn't help. What do I have to go sleep somewhere or something? Damn it. This is important, man. This is probably not the fastest way to do that. God, that's so loud. Every time I come in here, that's so annoying. I keep getting jump scared by these stupid friggin' wizards practicing spells in the fucking corner of the fucking place. Oh! Alright, hopefully that's sufficient. Kasai smiles warmly as you draw near her, pushing away the lock of hair away from her bright crimson eyes. Don't worry, I don't stay upset long. Something I can do for you, Well, are you? If I ask you the same thing again, are you gonna get upset at me again? Like, for God's sake, hang on. This, what the fuck? Yeah, I had some questions. You know anything about Ravel? I'm gonna keep asking. God damn it. Are you her daughter? Okay, we'll try something different. Just a rumor. Who is your mother? I don't know. You don't look like a night hag? No. No, of course not. Damn it, that didn't work. Come on, man. Ah, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Now's the time. The pickpocketing will be useful in this video game.
Done.
Come on. There's nothing! A pickpocket succeeded. There's nothing to take. She doesn't have anything on her. God damn it. What am I supposed to do, man? Oh. Okay. Apparently I didn't need to go sleep or anything. Once the conversation ends, you could just talk to her again and she's not mad anymore. She seems to forget that we had the conversation really quickly, though. There's nothing I can do! There's nowhere to go in this stupid conversation. Prove to Kasai Saris that she's Ravel's daughter. How? What the hell am I supposed to do about that? It's making sense. Oh, man.
I'm gone.
Can you help me? No, apparently not. I don't know, maybe that sensory stone that has, like, Ravel in it or something could help, or I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to go back in here again. No, whatever. Sensorium's private.
I'm gone.
This again. Hey, Ravel, I'm back. Can we skip ahead? Ravel, I know the key's a piece of you, but I don't know how to find it. The key is of me, is it not? That's the wrong not, but okay. The crone hisses as if trying to gather her thoughts, and your vision blurs again. No picture is it, no tale, no stone, but the key is something of me, a labor of my own flesh and blood. Seek it, lives it does. That means Kasai Saris herself might be the key? That would be... Unlock the key. Knowing it and unlocking it, two tasks must be joined. A thing knows not its nature. Okay, so maybe getting Kasai Saris to admit or to understand that she's Ravel's daughter is unlocking the key? Well, that's all well and good, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. What do you bet the answer to this problem is? I have to go buy something from Vrishchika again. That'd be just about friggin' right. Organ salve, cube, monster jug, codex of the inconceivable, stained lens. We don't know what that's for, and a ring. It's the invisibility one. I don't think I need this. I don't know. Maybe I can talk to someone else in the brothel about it, or I don't know. Maybe Fall from Grace can help. No, guess not. Cool, I'm stuck again. Damn it. So much for that. Huh? I had to talk to Kamasi. Why? Why her? I'll just run around and talk to everyone. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. I heard that Kasai Saris is Ravel's daughter. Is that true? She shrugs. As far as I know, yes. She looks suddenly suspicious. Why? I asked her about it and she denied it. So? Not as if it's any of your business in the first place. Perhaps not. Wait, what? Why isn't it any of my business? Wait, I can't even do this now. Man, fucking hell. Okay, I don't know, I seem to be stuck on this. I'm gonna go do something else because I saw that there was another thing. I saw where I'm supposed to get that stupid coffin pillow, so... I'm just gonna go do that now, and maybe that does something. I don't know. Where the hell was this Hammerus guy, anyway? I actually don't remember. Yeah, like, I straight up don't remember where he is. Did I even ever talk to him? Maybe? I assume he's in the hive somewhere. I remember talking to people about him, but I don't know if I ever actually talked to him himself. He's not in here, is he? No, I don't think so. Oh. Well, that's awkward. I tabbed out of the game and then this happened while I wasn't looking at it. Whoops. I'm sure it's not going to be that interesting, but... Full from Grace has said, your combat skills are most impressive, Dakon.
They are but specks upon Zerthamon's path.
Great. Glad we got that sorted out. I have no idea where this Hammerus is. I actually think I never have talked to him, and I don't know where he is. So...
I'm gone.
That's a problem. The stupid guy just says to go to talk to him. It doesn't say where he is. So I probably have to look that up, too. Are you guys seriously trying to fight me right now? Like now, of all times? Really? Now? Really? He's in the lower ward? Really? Oh, God. Oh my God. Wait. Have I ever been in here? I don't think I've been in here. I don't think I've talked to this guy.
What do we need the succubus for? She'll turn on us, she will.
Okay, whatever. Ugh. You see a rugged-looking, square-jawed man. He turns to you with a wide smile. Ah, you Cutter. Good day to you. Good day indeed. He squints at you for a second, then juts his hand out to shake yours. Shake his hand. Greetings. Hammerus at your service, member of the Harmonium, and fashioner of fine coffins for the recently departed. I think I know you, do I not? Let me see if I can place it. He pauses to think a moment. Sharp with names I was in the Harmonium, let me tell you. Knew everyone on the entire ward. I have some questions. He nods at you. Ask away. He gives you a broad smile. I need a coffin pillow. He nods at you. Ah, you're here to purchase then. I assure you what I do is a labor of love. Real value of my profession's in the building of the coffin, in doing it and doing it well. It's an act of perfectly ordered creation. Every piece must fit just so for the betterment of the whole. It's much like a metaphor for the Harmonium philosophy. We create order and it is beauty. I just need a pillow. He nods at you again. Need 50 coppers for the basic boards used in construction, though the expense doesn't cover the time. Usually it's either whitewashed or painted, some color of the person's choosing. Boards themselves are usually a 16th handspan thick, maybe even thicker depending on the nature of the corpse, whether it's a human being buried or not, or whether they're worried that the person might get back up again. I just need a pillow. He nods at you again. Some prefer Bitopian pine, which is fine and traditional, but I prefer the heavy Arborean oak materials, simply because they have a good weight about them. Even a 20th inch of the oak is stronger than a 16th of a handspan of pine. He pauses for a moment. I said I just need a pillow. He nods at you. From there, I might need about a score multiplied by a score of steel wood screws, gauge about 8 by 1¼ inch or so. Lots of shops around here carry them, not a big deal to acquire them. I'll also need some sort of metal pins for securing the interior lining, best to pick them up with the bunch. Then there's the matter of the battens and corner blocks, depending on how you wish to do it. Are you listening to me? I said I just need a pillow. He places his hand on his chin. And although I usually let the natural wood speak the color of the coffin itself, sometimes a person commissioning it wants it painted special or engraved. I don't usually do the finer work for that, though I am skilled, but contracted out. He pauses for a breath. And the handles alone are another matter entirely. He nods knowingly. I don't capitulate. Keep asking him. I guess I have to, like, tell him I'm gonna hit him. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. If you don't shut up and give me a pillow, I'm going to hit you. Hard. Then there's the matter of measurements. They can be tricky, and I try to do it myself, since occasionally a client will neglect to inform me as to the race of the deceased or forget something, like the hip width. Very important indeed. Also, if the client is still alive, I try and make precautions should the client fill out before they die, you know. He pauses. Then there's the construction itself. Hammerus! There's many different ways of attaching the sides and ends to the floor of the coffin and to each other. Some use internal battens or corner blocks with plenty of wood screws to secure it in place. You can also do the fiend's tooth method and just cut alternating tongues and recesses all along the edges to be joined so that they fit together, like a fiend's jaw. Requires a little more work and precision, but the result is neat and very strong. He pauses to breathe once again. Hammerus! Then there's the lid. The lid's gonna need a rim or lip all around its edge, made from a strip of wood pinned to the box or carved around the edge itself. Once you have some pilot holes drilled into the main box, then drill in the screws in the top of the lid, maybe half a handspan apart. You get the impression he's not going to stop talking now that he's on a roll. No, seriously, stop, though, please. If you don't shut up and give me a pillow, I'm going to hit you hard. I already said this, I thought. Maybe I misclicked. No, I did say that. No, whatever. You think you finally got his attention. He frowns at you with a confused look on his face. Pardon? I said, I need a coffin pillow. That's all, just a pillow. Do you have any? He looks relieved and smiles. A pillow! I thought you might need the entire coffin. He puts his hand on his chin again. I'm so sorry, but I'm out of stock on pillows right now. I don't know when I'll have them again. What with the warehouse being closed and all. The warehouse? Yes, the warehouse where I store my goods is having internal problems of some sort. New management or some such nonsense. I haven't been able to replenish my stock of late. He frowns. The Harmonium would never let things get so out of hand as to cause distress to its customers. His voice fades away as he thinks, and then he looks at you. Perhaps you would look into the matter for me? I guess I don't have a choice if I want a pillow. I'll do it. He smiles broadly. Excellent. If you deal with this issue satisfactorily, I may have your pillow for free. He gets that lecture look on his face again. That may not seem like sufficient payment, but let me tell you about the construction of those pillows. No, thank you. I'll get started on this right away. Farewell. Get me the hell out of here. There was another guy in here I could talk to, but I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I'm gonna get this goddamn pillow. So I'll have something to show for this entire friggin' episode. I mean, I guess I got some other things done, but... Where are you going? Okay, whatever. I'd like to claim something. I was looking for a large... No, I'm here to retrieve a pillow for Hamris, the coffin maker. Pillows, I could certainly use a pillow, big stone pillow. Here's your pillow, Master Hamris, and good luck sleeping with it. Can I get you anything else? No? Farewell, value your business. Oh. Well, that was easy. Wait, they just gave it to me? Oh. I guess I was supposed to, like, investigate, I mean, should I, like, ask them about what's going on here? No, they don't really seem interested in chatting. I don't think there's anything I can do. This is not me ducking my responsibility. This is just, you know, the fundamental practicalities of the situation, okay? Don't get it twisted. Okay, I have the pillow for you. Let's get on with it.
Updated my journal.
Anytime you're ready for the dream key, scarred man, give the word and I'll pass it to you. Okay, hand it over. He pauses as if gathering errant thoughts. Close your eyes and stretch out your hand, he says. You have to feel this key before you see it, or it won't function. Okay. You feel a touch in the palm of your calloused hand. At first you can barely feel it, but it rapidly grows in solidity in moments until you finally hear Xander's voice. Open your eyes. When you do, you see a simple black feather in the palm of your hand. My work is finished, Xander nods. Use that key on the leftmost door of the foundry, and the Dream Builder will open to you. I must go now. I have work to attend to. A feather? All that work for a feather? No, I'd be a dick about it. My thanks, Xander.
My journal.
Farewell. Hooray. Leftmost. Okay, so that's out here, I guess. God, maybe I'll save that for next time. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen when I do that, but, I'm tired. I've had enough. Episode over. This game's starting to irritate me, to be honest. With just, like, I just want things to happen. I feel like I've been pretty thorough in my exploration of this game, you know? And still I managed to miss stuff that is, like, progression critical. Just random NPCs in places. I mean, okay, overlooking Hamris's little business was not the best I've ever done, I admit. But still, like, God. Oh, like that stuff with the stupid Acanthus or whatever thing. Like, are you kidding me? What the hell? How does that make any sense? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Next time. We'll see what's in here, and then, I don't know. Hopefully I can get something more progress with Kasai-Saurus. I might have to keep referencing a friggin' guide to continue making progress in this game, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I'll see you then.